I knew something was stirring in my heart, and I didn't know what it was, didn't know where to go or what to do. I didn't know if it was outside of the four walls of ministry, if it was, starting a business. I just wanted to be a part of a movement that made a difference.
Yeah, and then when we came out here, the first people we met at the airport were Kevin and Carolina Schneider, and I'm sure most of you have met them. They are the most warm, wonderful people. And when I met them, and then I met a few of the other families in the church, I'm like, I love these people, Adam. Like, let's move to Idaho.
So we made the big move, and honestly, there was probably just over 40 people that called this place home, that were committed to this house, that were holding on to the promise. That was the name of the church when we arrived. And right away, I wanted to be gung-ho and change the name and start changing culture. But Brooke, being the fourth person in the Trinity, told me that we just need to slow down. And really, we knew that we needed to build trust with people. We needed to build community.
It's not some go in the water and come out, right? You're a cucumber and you're a pickle when you get out of that thing. The texture is different, it smells different, you will look different. You won't be Angela anymore, you'll be Angela, a chosen daughter of God.
Knowing that we weren't going to stay in the warehouse forever, going mobile a year and a half later, towards the end of 2014, that was a big step for us. And during that mobile season, we learned a lot. That was one of our major testing. It was like being in the wilderness. We prayed, we asked, we believed, and we saw the faithfulness of God through a local pastor letting us use their facility on Sunday nights, to moving into the Civic Center and hosting Sunday morning, but being moved around, knowing that it didn't feel like home every time people would try to connect. And then 2017, it was 2016, November that we broke ground, but we moved in the summer of 2017. And then it was 2018 that we started to see a shift. We started to see some growth. And I was just talking to Brooke just last night. Pastor John had mentioned recently at a welcome party, yeah, we started attending in 2018. It was the summer, and we were 180 people. In 2018 to 2023, over 1,000 people? Like, if you think about what God is doing, that's unheard of. Like, the people he's sending here, the ministers he's sending here, the committed people he's sending here, the hurting that he's sending here, giving us the opportunity to steward. Church, we're a part of something that's incredible. We're a part of something that God is doing and God is breathing on. It's not something man is doing. It's something man in partnership with a good Father is doing. And so we just want to invite you to be a part of that. We want you to see that, man, there are people who've been saved in this culture because of what God is doing. There are people who've been healed, miraculously healed, and marriages miraculously restored, and children being born of all ages. Our mission has always been the same. Our mission hasn't changed, even when we first got here to now, that if you save the family, you save the world. And so it is our heart. It is our heart to raise up sons and daughters of God. It's also our heart to raise up fathers and mothers who continue to invest in those around them. And so we know that God's doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:18-19, he says, "See, I am doing a new thing." He's creating opportunities where we would see obstacles. He's creating rivers where we would see droughts. You know what I mean? Like, it's an opportunity for us to see what God is doing, and we invite you on this journey. The next 10 years, the next decade of expanding this campus, of growing in multiple locations. It's time. It's your time. It's my time. Let's do this thing together.